Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. We are here with Make America PEATED. This is going to be great. This is going to be fantastic. If you haven't watched the other Peat shootouts, they are fantastic. They are the best. You should watch them. That's a little riff right there. Did you recognize it?
It's the people's shootout.
Yes. We do have, in honor, if you notice, we got some wall art back here on spread. We use Spreadshirt for our T-shirts. They started doing posters. If you go to our T-shirt shop, you can order posters if you like. The Android head over here is styled after...
We're now calling him Pete.
Yep. The Hope campaign.
That's right.
And then, of course, Trump's campaign of Make America Great Again, styled over here, and Make America PEATED again.
We are nonpartisan unless we're talking whiskey.
We do have...
Everybody's represented.
We got bumper stickers. We got Make America PEATED again, and then the Pete/Hope as well. They're available on our website. You can go there. It all helps us.
We just wanted to have some fun.
Yep.
So if you like the Pete, you can Make America PEATED again. What? Has it ever been PEATED? Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is the best bottles from March Peat Madness.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to test it! This is the best bottles from March Peat Madness.
Right.
And the Peat Strikes Back.
Yes.
With one caveat.
What? Ooh, that is true.
We have a new bottle that didn't make it into either one shootout. And it's in here somewhere in these 16 bottles.
Right.
The Long Row 13-year Malbec.
Right.
So.
Love how you say it.
It was very highly recommended.
Right.
We didn't pick it up for the Peat Strikes Back. I just picked it up a couple weeks ago, and we said, you know what? Let's throw it in there.
Yeah, let's do some rules breaking. That's the one out of Chicago. Somehow snuck in, even though it wasn't in the prior deals.
The one out of Chicago.
I'm just saying, Chicago, they always joke about like the voting and everything is rigged. So somehow it got in, even though it wasn't in the prior episode or prior show.
This is going to be great. This is going to be the best. This is just fantastic.
Well, it's going to solve this shootout. Will probably solve your problems if you're watching. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. 207. 206, 203, 202. I went backwards, baby.
208, 210, 214, 215. Yes, that's the coins we are using as whiskey hats. We start, we nose down, then we come back and go to town.
Now, I poured Scott some extra heavy pours, so you shouldn't come in weak. My only fear was that we would run out, but we'll see. All right, are your nose in A already? Ooh, lordy. Oh, my.
Peat and sweet.
I get a slight fingernail polish along with an earthy, dusty peat. And there is a sugary syrup underlay.
I'm going to have to get my senses in tune here on this one. It's not picking too much up. I mean, it's good. It's got a good full nose, but outside of peat and sweet, no vanilla's really jumping out at me. No wine. Can't say it's a wine cask. A little bit of earth.
On B, a lot subtler. I've got faint hint of body putty. A slight kind of iodine, very faint though, and almost like a metallic type of. I used to do some welding, and when some of that steel would burn, so it's kind of a sooty iron.
Did you say you used to do some welding?
I did.
With those delicate hands?
Well, I wore gloves and a face mask. Actually, I even did some arc welding, and geez, I was terrible at that. You've got to have delicate hands to arc weld, I think. Or at least they can't be all palsy. I'd leave it on too long, and they'd be like, destroyed! I'm like, dang. Sorry.
This one's a little different.
Delicate hands. I'm a man of the people.
This one is... I don't want to use sour. It's... I'm going to have to get my nasal palate going here.
Oh boy, hold on.
Malty, maybe. I know I used, in the last shootout, I used sour a couple of times on the ones that you were calling when I went back and watched. You was calling it malty, and I thought maybe that's what it was instead of sour. So maybe there's a little malt here.
I've gone to the sea. My first little hint was of Play-Doh, right? When you open the lid on a little thing of Play-Doh. And then earth, freshly turned warm earth, like almost a little musty. And a little bit of like a stale wine. Or, I don't know, stale, but like wine that's a little flat or left out. All wine's flat. I don't know what I'm saying here. It's all sounding stupid, but I get a little hint of wine in here.
I get earth, peat, and musty, dank basement.
I wonder if they are aligning.
That's my C.
Going to the D. Ooh. Oh boy. This is D is malty. Wow, almost got like a corn grain, which I know is not the case, but that sweet kind of maltiness. Huh. What's funny is here the peat is really faded again on this nose. I'm not getting heavy peats. I'm getting all the subtleties with it. We know what that is already. Falling into the background.
My D has the weakest nose so far. Slight peat.
Bet you that's my B.
Some sweetness.
I'm getting some vanilla now. This is probably the sweeter nose that I have, or the so far the most interesting nose. Wow. A lot going on there. Not sure I can puzzle it all out. The vanilla is really nice. The maltiness moving in the vanilla. Yeah, this one's definitely A's dusty, oaky. God, that's good. That's going to be tasty. You already tasted it. Wow.
That's rich. Ardbegish.
We did make picks.
Earth.
We've
mud,
done some blind picks.
Sweet.
Oh boy, this is good. Oh my. Go ahead.
I don't know how many I'll be able to call out. I've gotten lucky on a couple in the past brackets. That's all I'm saying.
I almost don't know if I could try. I'm getting a leathery finish here.
Ashy.
Oh, this is good. These are all going to be good, though. That's what's going to be so hard here. The odds are there will be some Ardbegs in the mix. It's 6 of them.
5.
5?
I think. 10, Uigeadail, Corey,
Sorry.
Grooves, and Dark Cove.
Yeah.
Now, Peat Strikes Back, we had a couple of shorter brackets, like 18 to 20 minutes long. And these could take a little bit longer, just a warning, because these are the heavy hitters. These are the good ones, the best of the best of the best.
That's good.
It could take us a little bit to sort these out. Now, we also decided strictly stick with random. We had talked about seeding the brackets and making sure we had, so that maybe Dark Cove and Grooves don't go up against each other in the same bracket.
Right.
But we decided stick with random.
That kind of presets it too. That if you got the strong one, you're like, well, it's probably one of those 4 that.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's one of the 4 in each one. You don't know. Now here's my take though. Say this is Dark Cove and this is Grooves, and you advance 1 in this bracket.
Are we talking the voicing? Are we going to do the voicing rule?
No, that's not what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, if Ardbeg, Dark Cove, and the Grooves goes up against each other in bracket 1, one is going to advance.
Right.
That would happen in the championship. They would still face off in the championship, right?
Right.
And you're going to pick one, and it'd probably be the same one, no matter what bracket they line up in.
I'm not sure I'm grooving with you. I don't understand. You're just saying that it doesn't matter if they're up against each other because it might be. That's
what I'm saying. If this was Grooves and Dark Cove in bracket 1, and I advance hypothetically Dark Cove, okay. If we seeded them and then they paired up against each other in the championship, you're still going to pick Dark Cove over the Grooves.
Oh, I got what you're saying. So yeah. So who cares where they look?
Right.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Well, my other deal, the Voicen. I'm going to call him the Voicen. I don't know why. He had a suggestion that we each get like one wild card. So let's say we do end up. You even joked around. What if we've got an Ardbeg, an Ardbeg, an Ardbeg, and an Ardbeg? Mm-hmm. And I'm going, oh my god. There's an Oogie here. There's a Dark Cove here. There's a Grooves here, and there's a 10 here. Oh my god. That we get a wild card that we can say, you know what? Number 2, the second one I love so much in bracket 3 is so good, I'm dragging it into the finals. We each get one wild card that maybe we don't use it, but we can drag something in so that if there is a battle royale, we can bring it in. I like that. You want to use the Voicen rule, the Voicen wild card.
Call it a mulligan, kind of?
It's kind of a mulligan. That's a redo, but this is more like a wild card where you drag one in.
Okay. We'll see. If you get through and you want to claim a 5th one to go into the championship.
I'm feeling this is an Ardbeg. They're all so darn good. I don't know if I can call what Ardbeg it is. But I'm feeling that's an Ardbeg, and I'm digging it. The tobacco, sweet tobacco, the leather's still there.
My B lower ABV, very sweet, nice peat and sweet both coming in together. Vanillas.
God dang, this is going to be hard. You're right. Oh my god.
Some tropical fruits.
Oh.
Mango, pineapple.
Oh man, I got raw tobacco leaf. A savory smoked meat.
A is higher, quite a bit higher ABV. I'm going to add a drop of water to it, bring it down. Maybe. I don't know if that was enough to bring it down right there. Go with the second drop. Wow. Both very good. More sweetness to B. A is, right now, initially A is edging B out just because it is much richer. It's much darker, thicker.
All right. Whatever is in my B here has a warm, lovely velvety mouth feel. It's almost like that favorite jacket that you put on in the winter that just feels, you almost would rather sit on the couch wearing that jacket than a blanket, if that makes sense.
That doesn't.
It does.
No.
It's one of those jackets that just fits your body. It feels so good and warm and comfortable. You want to snuggle with B. B is rich, savory, and leather. I feel like this is this great leather jacket that just makes you not only feel warm and comfortable, smells good. God dang. Holy moly. I thought A was good, and I'm like, that's going to probably advance. I don't know. This is something else.
A and B, well, I don't know. Both good.
Wow.
I'm advancing A, but I go back to B, and it's like, wow.
Voicen had something else too. That what was he saying that we pair like the best one we picked against the best ones, and then he said something.
That was that Voicen? We had a comment come in. Somebody wanted us to take A against B and then A against C.
Yes,
or whichever one you favored, then take it against the next one, and then take it against the next one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wow. Oh my God. I'm just telling you, I can't do that yet. I can't pick a winner out of those two. I'm hoping there's a couple where I can be like, that's out. So, oh my.
They're all going to be good. And this one,
unbelievable.
This whole bracket, this whole 16 bottles is seeded. You're literally going to have to go. Now, I'll tell you what, initially I think A is better than B, but if I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, okay, if these were both on my bar and I'm debating which one to go to, I might choose B just because of the sweetness, which we've learned is my palate.
That is. C has a dark, fruity open, transitioning into an oaked, peated smoke. Sliding out in the finish, just a little softer on the linger. It's a little earthy.
No.
And it moves to like a light tobacco smoke.
I'm taking A over my B. Very close. B is very good. I hate to eliminate it.
There's a little bit of creosote also in C, just a bit. But combined with this fruited, robust, rounded, I'm going to slide it out at this point in time. It is phenomenal.
Which one?
C. C is sliding out a little bit at this point in time due to no fault. It's just, I got a heck of a, I think we got a heck of a bracket here. Well, like you said, they all are. Wow.
Moving on to tasting my C.
Side note, my son is homesick. He may pop out, at which point we may have to pause. If you see a pause, it's probably simply because my boy needed something.
C, I get more kind of antiseptic, sterile, peat, ash.
So D had the best nose on it. Still does. Oddly, the flavor profile is a lot lighter.
Higher ABV, astringent. I can feel it into my cheeks and gums.
Ooh. Oh boy. Opened up there.
It's campfire smoke.
I'm probably way off here. This somehow hit my brain and said Octomore 6.3. Probably wrong. But it like flipped a little switch. Again, that's impossible to do at this point in time with 16 of these.
D easily takes out C. Vanillas and creams. Peat.
D is odd. I get almost no flavor right at the beginning. I keep looking for it, and then mid palate it shows up as a sweeter, kind of a fruit juice almost kind of sliding in, and then it does a little savory, like a bacon smokehouse burst, and then it just fades away and it leaves this very subtle, lingering, smoky earth. But it's softer on the finish. Beautiful mouthfeel. One more sip and then it's not going to hang with these, I don't think.
I've got my A and C. I'm going to add a drop of water to both. They're both high, a little bit higher ABV. Or not C, D. A and D. My D.
I'm not going to say D and C are out. I know you don't like when I segregate them off like this, but I'm going to do a little water into all of them. And then just excuse me, tap.
Right. I'll add a drop of water to C too, but D was...
All right. They've all had a drop. You want to take that over? Whoops.
C. Total guess on my part here. I'm going either the Port Charlotte. Well, I think the Port Charlotte Scottish barley. It's not bringing too much. Maybe.
Boy.
I know that was our first. That was the March Peat Madness when we had it, and it didn't.
My goodness. Man, that C is such an explosive opener. Just powerful peat. Now I got the peat and the flavor right up front. Bold, strong. Man. There's going to be instinct just moving as I eliminate.
Boy, there's nice citrus sweetness on D. Nice vanillas. A little tropical.
Wow. I can't say there's a darn thing wrong with either of these. There's nothing wrong. I'd spoon with any one of these. Those are delicious, but these stood for me.
The worst part about these is we have to shoot the entire thing, and we don't know until the end what's what.
Yeah. Leaves me thinking.
I'm down to my A and my D.
Yep, and I'm down to A and B, which was what a crazy way to open this, because I was like, oh my. Again, nothing wrong with C or D. I just have to make a decision.
I'll tell you, my C is my least favorite of the four. B is delicious. I wouldn't necessarily call C delicious. But
sorry, like I said, I got the sick one here. We had to take a look here.
It was actually good. Let me eat a couple more chips and get the palate ready. Now I'm going to go D first and then A. D had a nice peat, nice vanillas, citrus sweetnesses. Really rich, really sweet peat and earth. No mules, no saddles off of a mule.
No butt
or
sweat.
donkeys, no butt sweat. Delicious.
Wow. I'm leaning toward A. There's an open on A that's just explosive. Flavorful. I'm going to bring it down a little bit more. We're going to apparently be working through all kinds of things here.
I was about ready to declare A the winner, and then I went back to my D.
I know. I'm still tempted to go back to those.
Are we on the same ones?
Whatever my A is, it's bold, it's powerful. Let me give you a few notes on it again. So the nose, I get that body putty. Actually, I get a little bit of fingernail polish remover, kind of that strong chemical smell. Probably some creosote in there. And it's, again, the iodine's probably the strongest with this one, but the sip. Peat, so strong that it almost hits you with a mentholness. This is the peat that slaps you in the face. It then fades into the middle with an earth and a pipe tobacco and a leather. And then as it moves to the finish, it goes all beautiful, like rawhide leather. It just does. It's like a rough leather. Almost, the taste is almost a smell of leather for me, which is just hard to explain. I think A's got it. C or B is a little subtler, but dang if it's not wonderful. Go ahead.
I think we were lining up, but
No.
A is
Go ahead.
A is more peat, more earth, more fire, more mud. D is more peat, more sweet, more mud off of a tropical island. Your raft that you were floating on for days ended up there, and for some reason you're digging in the mud underneath a coconut tree.
I wouldn't be surprised if B is Corey Vrecken. It's sweeter. It still has all my leathery notes that I like. It's got a softer, gentler finish, but it's just not as bold as A. There's nothing wrong with anything in front of me. Love them all. And this may be one negative of doing these, is that sometimes the softer subtleties suffer in these kind of shootouts. Because the boldness of A is just winning and taking it away. It lets itself be known on the open and stays with you throughout the mid palate all the way through the finish. Unbelievable. A advances for me.
Yep, I'm taking my A as well. Very close behind D.
Wow.
Very, very close behind.
Wow.
A is a lot of earth, a lot of peat, a lot of mud, some sweetness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've said it. That's great. So, all right, we're going to pause and log, right?
No,
or do you want to say anything?
We'll call them out right here. I'm advancing, or you're advancing your, which one?
I'm advancing A.
A is bottle number 10.
Same.
I got bottle number 10.
Yeah, A is 10. So this is number 1 for both of us.
What's your number 2?
Let me write this down for both. Okay. My number 2 had to be B.
B is bottle number 2.
Okay.
And I've got D.
That's bottle number 2.
So those are both.
Yeah, number 2 for both. That's funny.
Both obviously very
we
good.
have come a long, long way, brother. My one and last.
And I'm really close to taking D over A. I mean, they're so close.
Saying they're very
so
good.
close. We got to
subtleties. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is interesting. So we've done this again. that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, I'm going to tell you, there's not a one in here that I didn't like, and there is no loser even in this bracket. Each one of these had some things going on. Hanging out in a peat bracket's tough, I think. I think it's really tough. All right.
I just went back. My least favorite was my C.
Me too.
Still, I mean, I don't get near as much sweetness out of it. It's more like a sterile.
C for you's 11. What's C for me?
11.
Oh, wow. Same. So we might have lined up. Well, we didn't line up with the other two, but that's funny because, C, still good, but it was weaker.
All right. Now we can close it out.
Wow. Hold on, let me write last for both. Still delicious. Scotch It and PEATED. You Scotch gods.
So why don't you? Dummies.
A little bit of spit flew out there. Hope that's not on camera.